Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Bitcoin and cryptocurrency video. In today's video we will be discussing the monthly returns for Bitcoin and analyzing the current performance of Bitcoin and suggesting what outlook we could get going into the back end of 2024. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button as it means oh so much to me. And if you are a fan of cryptocurrency, I have a cryptocurrency shop where you can shop cryptocurrency products. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can get a nice discount off your next purchase. So without a further ado, let's begin with the monthly returns. So Bitcoin, BTC, has broken history. Why has it broken history? Because Bitcoin confirmed with last night's monthly candle that it has closed 7 green months in a row. Starting from September of 2023, Bitcoin has closed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green monthly candles in a row. Spectacular stuff from Bitcoin, spectacular stuff. It broke its record because the previous record was at the back end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, so Q4 of 2020 and Q1 of 2021, where we had 6 green months in a row. And this stemmed from October, November, December, January, February, and March. So 6 green monthly candles in a row. Bitcoin matched that in February of 2024. And with last night's candle, it has confirmed 7 green months in a row for the first time in Bitcoin's history since its inception of trading on exchanges. Great stuff from Bitcoin. Now, in this video, I want you to understand my bias because it's easier said than done. I can go with the status quo and because there's so much euphoria in the markets, I can go ahead and feed you what you want to hear. I am only here, I'm providing content to be that angel on your shoulder, to warn you of signs, to give you educated insights into the market because I have been through it, I have learned everything. This is my second cycle now, and I want you guys to understand, especially the new people within the cryptocurrency asset class, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, yeah? There is days of rain, because at the back end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021, where Bitcoin broke history and closed 6 green monthly candles in a row, what happened after that? What happened after Bitcoin broke history and closed 6 green monthly candles in a row? In Q2 of 2021, every month in Q2 was red. There was a 2% close, a 35% close, and then a 6% close. Yeah, that's what happened when Bitcoin broke history. For the rest of the year, so there was 9 months left. Within those 9 months, 6 months were red. And this was in the post-halving year in 2021. So 6 out of the 9 months were red. And I'm not here to say that that Bitcoin could repeat history and that the next 9 months or the next 9 months, 6 of them will be red. I'm not trying to say that, but I'm just trying to give you some sort of insight because I believe that individuals within cryptocurrency have forgotten what a downtrend feels like or what a crash feels like. And I'm here to remind them that, again, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Anything can happen within cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It is probably, if not the most volatile asset class within investing history. You know, we can experience a crazy downturn for the rest of the year. There's plenty of narratives for it. Again, the markets could go up, could go down. No one knows what can happen, but anything can happen within cryptocurrency. And because individuals have forgotten what a downtrend looks like, Bitcoin likes to do this thing where it goes up for a certain amount of time, and as individuals get comfortable, it turns for the worst and catches people off guard. It happens every single time. I've seen it. I've experienced it, and now I'm here to warn you that the same can happen. I don't want to come and make this video in November and see crying faces because something's turned for the worst or something bad has happened, and I'm here to say I told you so. I'm not here to say I told you so. I'm not here to prove myself to be correct. I'm just here to advise you of what can happen or what could happen, because 2023, it all starts from 2023. January 2023 is where this magnificent run started for Bitcoin. Not in September. This started in January of 2023. So why is 2023 such a significant year? Well, 2023 is a pre-halving year for Bitcoin. If we take a look at prior pre-halving years for Bitcoin, that is 2019, 2015 and 2011. This monthly chart does not include 2011 and 2012, so we can only go based off of 2015 and 2019, even though 2011 played the same as well. And what I mean by this is that all pre-halving years, give or take 6 months plus or minus 1 month, we had 6 green monthly candles and 6 red monthly candles. So in 2015 we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red months and 7 green months. In 2019 we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2019 we had 6 red months and 6 green months. 2011 was also the same. I believe there were 6 green months and 6 red months. So give or take, in a pre-halving year for Bitcoin, Bitcoin goes up for half the year and down for half the year in terms of monthly closes, whether they were green or red. 2023 took everyone by surprise because in 2023 Bitcoin went up for 9 months. 9 green months and 3 red months. Took everyone by complete surprise because in pre-halving years Bitcoin is expected to go up for half the year and then go down for half the year. Yet Bitcoin closed the majority in green, and it has now began 2024 and closed all Q1 months in the green as well. So since the beginning of 2023, Bitcoin has only known an uptrend. This is why I'm suggesting that, and I'm not here to give you red flags, I'm just here to advise you, because investors or the general public or new individuals coming in within the cryptocurrency asset class, they do not know what a downtrend or a crash feels like for Bitcoin. They just simply don't know. They haven't experienced 2022, which was a downward year. They didn't experience the back end of 2021. They didn't experience the back end of 2019 or the back end of 2018. They didn't experience the pandemic crash in 2020. This is what I'm trying to say. Those who have been in cycles before, they are taking profits right now. And whoever is saying higher for longer, they are simply lying to you. Those who understand the true game of Bitcoin, they were buying Bitcoin at the back end of 2022, beginning of 2023, and they are now selling their stacks slowly. I know a few people who are actually doing this, and I believe that they are very smart individuals, even though they are getting hate under their comments for suggesting that they are selling. Because this is the thing, when cryptocurrency goes into an uptrend for quite a long time, euphoria kicks in, and then a lot of investors become delusional, a lot of newbies become delusional. Trust me, I know I was the same person. I'm telling you, I was the same person. Back in 2021, I was the same person. I thought that the back end of 2021 will just continue to go up and up and up. But what do you know? 6 out of the remaining 9 months were red. And it took me by surprise, and I learnt the hard way. I swallowed the hard pill, and that was it. That was my lesson learned. So, my current outlook for the year, as we have made history and closed 7 green monthly candles in a row, what can I expect to happen? But what can happen on the inverse if Bitcoin keeps going up? Because it could, right? It's a market. And when you're dealing with a marketplace that's driven by speculation and hype, it can just keep going up and up and up. So I'm here to provide you both sides of the argument, and I want you to make your own conclusion. Because if Bitcoin keeps going up in this halving year, we know that the pre-halving year outperformed. Now, if the halving year outperforms, that does beg the question that in the post-halving year, when Bitcoin actually puts in its cycle top in previous cycle history, so in 2021, in 2017, And in 2013, Bitcoin puts its top in Q4 of the post-halving year. So what happens if Bitcoin just keeps going up and up and up and up and up until the end of the year? That does beg the question that in 2025, will Bitcoin keep going up? I highly doubt it, because there's no way it will keep going up for years and years in a row. Yeah, and I don't mean that because I do believe I am a Bitcoin bull long term. Bitcoin will always trend up over time. I mean in terms of, can it go this many green months in a row? That is highly unlikely, because those who invested early take profits. Yeah, that is the case in any market, even in the equity market, even in the commodity market. That is the case. An asset class can't keep going up and up and up and up and up. We know this. Even if you may think so, it does not happen. So, if the asset class keeps trending up until the end of the year and puts in a significant high, you'd have to assume that in the post-halving year, Bitcoin may experience a downturn within the market and may not put in its top by Q4 like it always has done so in Q4 of the post-halving year, because 2023 was a year for the turn, and that was a pre-halving year. So maybe the post-halving year, that also takes a spin, and there's a spanner in the works too. However, if we do get a downturn for the rest of this year, where early investors are taking profits, there's a downturn in the economy, the unemployment rate prints a number that's 4% plus, investors get spooked, the Fed cuts rates, recession slowly starts to creep back in again, yes, we could experience a downturn. And there could be narratives to support that. You know, news could come out at any time to support the narrative as to why Bitcoin could drop. Or it might not even be Bitcoin related at all. It might even just be S&P 500 related. So if we do get that drop going into the rest of the year, and we do get that, 6 out of 9 months are red, then it does beg the question again that next year it could play out the same like it always has, where in Q4 Bitcoin puts in a significant top. It is funny though, however, that the first part of a Bitcoin rally, that's what drives the Bitcoin dominance up, and Bitcoin goes on its own significant bull run where it drags the liquidity of altcoins and goes on its own spectacular run. Then it takes a breather, and then Bitcoin's second bull run going into the post-halving year, that is when liquidity from Bitcoin then flows into altcoins, and then altcoins go on their parabolic rally. And that is what marks the top for that cycle. Can that play out? Who knows? Currently so far for April, it's only been a day and we're minus 2.58%. That, you cannot take that to the bank. It's only been one day. Bitcoin can go up and down 10% in a day or within hours. So we cannot suggest anything for this figure right here. Closer to the month, we will see what happens, and then we will see you again in May for the same type of video and analyze what this could mean if April either closes red or green. Because in April, we have the Bitcoin halving, right? The infamous Bitcoin halving, which is what signifies that Bitcoin's about to go on a significant bull run. That is what sparks the bull run. That is the narrative for the bull run. So depending on whether April closes green or not is another thing to be seen. Can Bitcoin carry on this streak? We will just have to wait and see. Anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that thumbs up, smash that subscribe button. I will see you at the beginning of May, and as always, it's been your boy J1 General. Thank you and goodbye.